What's up, everybody? All the Fritzers and Fritchettes out there, the Fritchamaniacs. I appreciate you tuning in when you tune in. I'm the Fritch, aka One Take Fritch, your favorite streamer's favorite streamer. I'm the head honcho of Team Fair Play because fair play in video games is more exciting and fun than cheating to be good. But we're here for Pokemon. We're here for Pokemons. I'm addicted to Pokemons. I got a bunch of Pokemon stuff and I want to open it. I want to play video games and I wanted to play the new Call of Duty, man. But it's like the game is a terabyte. I mean, you got to have a terabyte of space to download Call of Duty these days, right? And then you got to do some kind of like convoluted third-party TPS report to fill out a status report on the intel of your firmware and your BIOS, and you got to be able to have a pen and paper handy to write notes and write down lettering and ID numbers, and then you got to swap from program to program to download this and that and transfer information. I just want to play video games, like without cheating. We don't do that anymore. So we do Pokemon. We don't even hardly do that. Check me out on eBay. But we do have some nice stuff. The Lego Pokemons. And I actually thought they were... The big box down there, I'm sure, is the Blastoise set. But that's big, dude. Wasn't expecting it to be so big. And I guess that's 2 Pikachus and 2 Eevees, but we're fixing to find out for real. And I have the Jaguar Maroon Edition perforated... The perforated Maroon Edition Jaguar, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 1 of 1. I pulled it earlier in a CSGO stream. And this thing is ready to rock, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. And we're going to get right into it. Let's find out what's what. I want to put together one of these sets. And I think I want to put together the Pikachu. But I also want to put together... the Charizard and the Blastoise set. But I mean, holy dooly, that's a lot of pieces. Okay. So we got an Eevee. Dang, the Eevee. Pretty sick. Is it just that? Just that. So we know what that is. I also have 3 packs of Phantasmal Flames I want to open. Sure enough. The Eevee. I saw someone online there was like 2 reviews, and one of the reviews was like the corners of the box are damaged. I bought a few, one for my kids, and the corners of the box were damaged. And I was like, damn, bro. The corners of the box were damaged. What you so worried about that for, man? Knocks down your resale value or something? Anyways, that's what I got mine for. Alright, Eevee, bang. Let's check out a Pikachu then. This has got to be the Pikachu. These things are hefty, dude. I wouldn't expect... I was actually thinking they were going to be small. And like... I was figuring the size online was going to be deceivingly big, and even that looked small. So I was thinking they were going to be real small. But they're actually pretty big. That's why I'm not so sure I could put all this together right now. I don't know if we have time. I don't know if I'm focused in enough to rack out a set of. I mean, if I were to put one together, I think it would be this one. The Pikachu. 2,000 pieces, bro. Holy. This thing's sick, though. It's big. +18, dude. This isn't for kids. Let's wrangle this rascal up out of here and see what's what. Oh, yeah. It's pretty sick. These are actually really sick. And by sick, I mean I think they're cool. I like this one because it's got the Pokeball, and I think it would fit cool over there with my other Lego ship. It'd kind of tie the Lego situation to get. You know what I mean? Like, I got some Lego and I got a lot of Pokemon, but no Lego Pokemon. It'd really bring the room together. The rug really brings the room together, dude. Thing's big, dude. Look how big it is. It's a lot bigger than I expected. It's so big that's not even appropriate for the size. It's a monster, dude. Thing's sick. It's actually a cool box for whatever that's worth. The guy was complaining about the corners of his box. This one's pristine, dude. This is a PSA 10 box right here. Actually, it's got a little crease on the front, but that's expected on these boxes. You might get away with that and get it a 10. I wonder what they would grade this thing for. PSA. I bet you they'd grade it. What do you think they'd grade it? This would probably get a... this would probably get a 7. I bet they could do a lot better on the box. If, like, you know, you were being hypercritical. And then what would they grade it for? It would be like $500 to get it graded. And a 10. But if you got it in a 10, what would that be worth? Alright, so we know what that is. Pikachu, Pikachu, Eevee, Eevee. And the Blasty Boy. Look how big this thing is, dude. Holy, oh my goodness gracious, dude. It was expensive, and I was like, man, they're hitting hard on that thing. It's expensive. For that teeny little Blastoise, but no, dude, this thing's huge, dude. If that Pikachu... was that, then I don't know what this is. How many pieces? It's got to be a lot, though. Oh, but it also comes with the... I kind of want to put this thing together. It comes with this thing. You get a free little box. And everybody knows I like collecting coins. This would be cool for my coins. My little Pokemon coins. Not these Lego coins, but my own coins. You know? I put them in there and put it over there. I need to put one of these things together, sure enough. 300 pieces. I don't think I got it in me to put this together, though. This is like days worth of work. Look at this thing, dude. Look at this thing. It's a swamp catter. It's heavy, dude. I'm not like for the faint of heart, but you got to be ready to rip on this thing, dude. Look at this rascal. I bet this thing weighs 50 pounds, dude. I guess they show you. I almost don't even want to take it out of here. I need to like do like this. P.S. This is a Pokémon pro tip. If you open both sides of the box, you can slide it through. And that's what we're going to do. I'll be right back. Let me get my phone. Huh. Don't cut your toe. There we go. You really gotta want it to get this thing out of here. Dude, look at this thing. Holy, it's huge, dude. I was not expecting this. It's huge, dude. I want to put it together so bad, but I think it'd take like 3 days of my time. 6,000 pieces? How many pieces does the average human put together per hour of Lego? That's the real question. And the other thing I got is sure enough a Umbreon. And I actually got I got one more of these and one more Umbreon. It just hasn't showed up yet. Should keep these with them. Huh. But they're sick. And also they're sold out. So there's that. So there's that. So that's what we got. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's what we got. And the plushes are sweet because they come, like certain ones are numbered. So this is like 3168 out of 5034. So they only made 5,000. You know what I mean? You get the numbered box. You get the numbered box. But I wanted to look at the Legos. And I figured people might want to look at them. And I thought it was cool to check them out because I didn't realize they were going to be so big. So now people have an idea of what's going on there. It's hard to tell online. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. Something is calling me about this one. But I got these packs. I got 6. And I got this. I want to open this because I want to send that pack to get graded. And this card. And I'm a sucker for a cheeky sticker. But one of these three's got the gold Charizard in it, I'm sure of it. So once we do that, it'll make everything cool, right? A little Tajamaru, Skidamarinky Dinky Dink, Tajamarinky Doo. I had one of these on my shed. Went to crank up the lawnmower and a couple of these little rascals came filing out of the back somewhere in the shed back there. It was one of those and one of these palmies. There was a Tajamarinky Dinky Dink and a palmy came scurrying up out of there. I thought swat it, but then I was like, nah, I'll let the little rascal scurry on outside and go on about his business. Then I cleaned out everything in the shed. They can't come back. Charcadet, that's a good sign. That guy is coming through the fiery abyss, gathering strength. Recall. Leone. A punk helmet, that's kind of cool. And there's a gold card right there. Can't see it, but I saw it. How creamy. The Palmot. I kind of like this set, but I can't find enough packs to really get attached to it. Bonita Applebaum and the gold Charizard. Come on, baby. No. A Sequin. Sukine. Anyways, that wasn't the one that had the banger. And we all know that. And we all know that. It's the other one. The problem with opening the tech sticker pack is one of the packs I want to get it graded, right? And so if I open it, usually there's like one good card in there. And if I open the 2 other packs and the good card's not in there, then that's a real bummer. You know? mean? You know what I mean? Let's see what's what. Electric Raccoon, Ziggazoon. Mischievous. Mysterious. Uh-oh, that's a banger. About to hit you with a fireball. That's actually a banger. I'll set that guy right there. The Yamper. The one thing I do like about this set is it's not like 300 cards where you got to get all kinds of different stuff. Another Al Creamy. We just saw that rascal. Mammoth. Ah. A Sacred Charm. The Glowing Crystal. Portal. The Absol. Oh, that's a hollow. And the Zycan hollow. Could this be it? These hollows are the best ones. Damn. Mega Across EX. That is actually legit a banger, isn't it? Or is that just like the regular EXs in the pack? I think it's sick. Fire. Any coders? Alright, let's tuck this rascal away. Got it a little bit off. It's off center by a good piece. Which is weird because the Zycan and the other one's not. They're like really centered up well. And the Charmeleon too. I would have liked to have got a hollow of this card. Alright, here's the banger though. The banger pack. We'll go ahead and get right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Crikey, crumb rock! Crikey! Underwater lily pad. Guy looks sick. Pincher. Ziggazoon. Another Sacred Charm. Another Leone. We had a good pack with these. Is that a hollow? No. The Honker Tro. Never seen that one before. It's a banger though, huh? And I don't know what that thing is. A Meisler? Here it is, the Gold Charizard. Easy done. Damn, that is another banger though. This set's awesome. This one's off center too. Pretty good. These packs are out of that 10. Out of those Charizard 10s. I guess I'll open. I have 3 more. I guess we'll just keep ripping them until we get the gold Charizard. I like this Violet Plume. Except for it's kind of off center too. Is it weird that first thing I do is just like look at the possible grading of the card to determine if it's good or not? Like if I get the gold Charizard and it's not centered, I'm gonna be like, oh. Even though it's still a banger. Nah, I'd be crunk. Even though the sign says no diving, I still may dive in the fish tank if I hit the gold Charizard. Or I might just throw it in there. This one's heavy on this side, and this one's heavy on that side. I don't think anybody's taking these code cards, so. Alright, maybe it's this one then. Another Charmeleon. Smeagol. I've never seen that guy before. Little Smeagol. Wasn't the other one different name? No. Sick. Melissa. Dawn, hey girl, hey. She's kind of cute. A Wigglytuff. That's a banger. And a Toxel. A Smurgle. They couldn't all be hits, huh? A Smurgle. 2 more. We'll do 2 more. I find this really fun. I saw something back there. I never seen that guy either. This is like the Land Before Time set. Pillows wine. Sanili. There's the Charmander. That's actually a banger. I need that in a hollow. We need... I like that. We need...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
a Charmander or Charmeleon hollow minimum. The Dizzying Valley. Another Alcremie. Another Mammoth. And Ghastly. Grimsley. Your move, Grimsley. That's a banger. That one's centered up. That's a banger, folks. That's electric. Have like little dust on in the corner or something. Little frill. Alright, Gold Charizard incoming. The Grimsley's not stopping the boy. I need the Gold Charizard. And I need it right here. Charmeleon. Yamper. A spider, because he's nimble. Another pillow. Coolidge. Fire breather. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Hollow. Come on for the win. Pikachu. Bolt Town, that's pretty sick. Oh, creamy. It's alright, we got a banger. We got a banger because I think it's a tenner. Probably should look at the back a little bit, but I did and it seemed all gravy. Oh, creamy. I like Bolt Hound a lot. That's a banger. This one's centered up good. That sleeve has got some funk in it. It's trash. I'm telling you, sometimes some of these sleeves, dude, are like got some goop in them. Got some goop in them, man. Grimsley. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Grimsley's a banger. The good news is the banger card we got is a banger. What's the Ascended Hero? See, I don't want to open that because. And I also got this. I went last night to Walmart to see what was what. And they had the lady was there putting stuff out, and I was like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I needed to grab some like groceries, a couple things, because I drink so much milk for one, and coffee, and just like some stupid stuff. So let me grab that stuff real quick. And then I got up there, and there was like a line. I was like, there's never a line. And the lady was putting out good stuff. She put out these prismatic tech sticker packs. And I was like, oh, kind of want that. But I was like fifth in line. But she also put out other stuff. I was like, these people probably won't get all that stuff. But sure enough, dude, they just only left me 2. And I wanted like 8. But everybody in front of me bought their limit. I guess you get what you get, don't pitch a fit. You get what you get, don't pitch a fit. Should have got there earlier. Then I was like, oh man, maybe I should go to the other Walmart, like kind of off in the country, and see. But it was 9 o'clock. It's kind of far, and gas prices are crazy just to drive out there and them not have anything. So I didn't do that. But it's alright, I got Lego. Those things are expensive. Those things are expensive. Well, but this Charmander is a banger. They had a bunch of these when I went. But I don't want to open Ascended Heroes. I want to open Phantasmal Flames. Poke Shop's here. These are trash. I got this thing. I'm getting these packs graded. I got a rack of packs here to get graded. And I sent off some. And I kind of want to get this one in here graded. There's one in here. This pack right here is a banger. So that's like a double entendre, right? Red's here. Am I good at riddles? Yeah, I'm pretty good at riddles. As a matter of fact, isn't that like a catch-22? Like if you say you're good at riddles, then you're probably not gonna get the answer of the riddle. You gotta say no. I'm not good at riddles, no matter what, right? Dude, did you see my Look at this thing, dude. Look at it. This thing's 40 pounds. I guarantee you, if it's 50 pounds. I didn't realize this thing was gonna be so big, dude. I thought it was gonna be like a simple little, silly little thing, way overpriced, but nah, dude. This thing's, dude. Holy sh! I mean, even if it's not in the box, it's gotta weigh this much when you go to pick it up. There's not much in here that's wasted space. I don't think. Did I guarantee you that thing's? It's 45 pounds. I'm definitely not smart. Nor am I good at riddles. But I'll give it my best shot. I like to try things. There's that. I wanted to put together one of these sets, but I don't think I got the time. I ripped some packs. You missed it. But I did get this banger. Phantasmal, little Phantasmal rip. All right, let me see what you got. What they text you? Is it like a personal message? Like type of thing that I wouldn't know the answer to unless I knew something about you kind of thing? And I got the Umbreon plush. And I also, I mean, I want to open a UPC and check out the Charizard that I got in there. I got a couple of those UPCs. We had to get the inventory up. We had to get the inventory up. Got some of these. And I got some, my biggest problem really is that the more packs I rip, I got this thing where I just like automatically grade the card in my brain. And if it's a good card and it's a 10, then I want to send it to PSA. And I've got so much stuff at PSA right now. So much. Like 15 packs of cards and like 40 sports cards and like 30 Pokemon cards. And the sports cards and some packs are fixing to come back next month. But the other ones aren't back till July. That's the other problem is you get lost in the pipeline for so long. The PSA pipeline. This is like a construction. I need to get a project manager. I'm gonna have to hire a project manager to put this Charizard stuff together. Does anybody want to send in applications? We can get started on this thing. I'll have to go through a review process. We'll accept the top 3 project managers. We'll get you guys started with the portfolio. We'll go ahead and send you the instruction package. You can get shop drawings if you need them. And then send me everything back in writing, and I'll get you signed up. And then we'll go ahead and start putting this thing together. Also, you're going to have to be able to you're going to have to be able to carry over 95 pounds. We're gonna need to probably need to get a crane in here. Somebody give me the proposal on what it would cost to get a crane in here for a couple days, because this thing's heavy. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to handle it. I'm just being honest. Probably gonna need to get a crane operator, start a drug testing process, because you can't just come in here willy-nilly trying to jump in a crane. You know what I mean? A little in the Discord. No, you didn't. Nuh-uh. Oh, as a message. Ha! Here, let's do a poppin'. I don't know, dude. It's not like it's like a personal thing between you and that girl. It sounds like. And not to be honest, but it looks like some kind of AI profile. So the messages that might be coming through might not be legit. Yeah. Hungry, dude. I mean, that's nothing that means anything to me. You know? It's got to be something y'all were talking about beforehand for it to mean anything. Because it doesn't make any sense. It sounds like some kind of AI saying something nonsensical. Have you met that person in real life? And like touched them? I got a rule of thumb. If I haven't ever met you in real life and touched you, I don't know that you're a real person. Get down in there. There it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know, that's something that would be coming, something you're talking about with her. For that to make any sense. That's something she's talking about with you. I mean, there's only, you know, you know what I mean? can't believe this thing's so big. I still can't get over it. Was not expecting that. I gotta be honest. I guess it didn't really tell you much about it, or I didn't look at it much. It kind of just was like, all right, because it's the first ones they ever made. Well, maybe she's talking about like something she's got, you know, like something good that she might have. Like a kiss. If I were you, my guess would be, is it a kiss? Or like nudes? Or is that too like, wait. How old are you again? How old are you again, dude? Maybe she's talking about a kiss on the cheek. Or a Valentine's Day card. That's probably what I should have said. That's old enough. Y'all talk about that at 16 amongst your friend group. But maybe she's talking about like a kiss or a birthday card, or like maybe like a love note in the mail. Oh, I got this the other day. One of Fritz Clip's content's favorite segments, new card alert. Actually, the segment is cool card alert. Ha! Cool card alert. Cool card alert. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Slow King V. Full art. Chilling Rain. In a 10. It's a banger. Cool card alert. Cool card alert. I got another card I want to get. Yeah, you know what I mean. I was just messing around. I was just being funny. I meant love note. Like, hey, Red, I love you. If I were you, my guess back would be a kiss on the cheek. See what she says. You know? Kind of steer it. You got to steer the conversation. You got to drive it. Sometimes you got to go from first to third, and you got to skip second. You know what I mean? You know how to drive a manual stick shift automobile? Are y'all driving it? Are you driving at 16? Or practicing? Talking about practice? I'm hungry, dude. I think that's all I got for a pinch. I do kind of want to put that Pikachu together, though. Wish I would have got a... It's not that hard. Just gotta... don't overreact. Don't get all herky-jerky and... You gotta stay smooth. Smooth on the gas. A little bit at a time. What's the move? Fritz's fastest hour in gaming. We ripped packs. We checked out the Pokemon Lego. Realized that it's too much to put together. Call of Duty takes 3 terabytes to download the game. And then also you gotta... Yep, that's pretty much it. Stay off the sidewalk. Easy done. Toxic Commando? Wait, what? Where's Toxic Commando? What did they do with Toxic Commando? How to play Black Ops Royale. Like, you need some kind of damn literature to understand how to play Call of Duty. You point and shoot. And either you're aimbotting or you're not, and that's pretty much the bottom line. You don't need all this. It's not... I got the riddle wrong. It's not a kiss on the cheek. If it's red. Well, that wasn't what I said. I said kiss on the cheek. You know? It's getting cold. It's getting a little chilly. Grimsley's move. What you gonna do, Grimsley? I need to go make food. Some kind. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I think, is on the menu. And Doritos. Where are my pants at? problem is I got every single window in the house open. Well, asking her if it's, I mean, you might have chose the wrong color. You might have should have put pink. Just saying. I feel like this might get put together. This is more up my alley. 300 pieces. That's a quick one. It's just like a simple little couple plates and some hinges. That's my Lego skill set. No, I'm just kidding. Truth be told, I actually have a Lego village upstairs somewhere. So I know what I'm getting into when I'm getting into it. It's about that big. It's like a couple of the sets. The pet shop, the diner, the pool hall. What else is it? The pool hall. Pet shop. The theater. The cafe. No. Well, at least you got it out there. You know? And even though it wasn't the answer to the riddle, it doesn't mean it's out of the cards. You know what I mean? Just because she said no, that might not be the answer to the question, but now it kind of like sets the, kind of like you're steering the conversation, you know? More towards a positive outcome instead of something negative. And that's kind of funny too, you know? It was kind of funny. Well, that was my excitement for Friday. What's today? Saturday? Ha! I meant to do this yesterday. But I went to Wal. I was like, at about 6:30, I was like, I should just go and check Walmart instead. UFC's on though. I'm fixing to boom on that. I wish I could play video games, man. I just wish you could just play Call of Duty, and I just wish it was fun. I would if they didn't make it that stupid TPS thing, I'd play it. But I don't know. I don't have enough space on my computer. I gotta download. I mean, I got too many downloads. I need to delete a bunch of shit. I gotta delete a bunch. We did get a couple bangers. And we showed up. Showed up for a while. For the boys. We get to check out some stuff. I guess I'll leave it going for a little bit while I go. No, I should just shut it down. I need to go make something to eat. a sandwich. What do you got going on tonight, Red? I've been working out a little bit extra. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. To be honest, I wouldn't be playing. I'm not playing silly games with 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 some chick. I don't play games. I don't play no silly games with chicks. Nice, nice. Because ultimately, whatever she says means nothing to you unless she's going to give you a kiss on the cheek. Think about it. Purr!